Welcome to Think Alive. We're Sharon and Andy, just two people with a dream and a vision of restoring our traditional stone-built farmhouse in southern Spain, transforming it into a beautiful off-grid home and sharing our journey with you.
Welcome back to Think everyone.
Welcome back.
Sweltering sunny southern Spain.
Yes.
Still hot.
It's still hot. A little bit cooler than yesterday.
A little bit at the moment. We had 42 the other day.
Yes.
What's that, 116
That was
Fahrenheit?
ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous temperature.
It's a bit cooler at the moment, so it's more bearable. But we're forecast again to get similar silly temperatures next week. So we'll see.
So we're still in the kitchen.
Yes, it's still cool. It's still 27 degrees in here. It's not getting any warmer, which is lovely.
It's quite pleasant, really.
We're actually working on this cave at the side. We did say on the other video, but we don't think this was originally at all part of the kitchen. Old Emilio, who's 94, we must be 96 now, at least. He thinks this was built, this was the original back wall like we've got outside, and this was an original cave. They keep animals in, he said rabbits for example, perhaps. We don't know, but this was the original wall like we've got in the courtyard, and this was added after, which would explain the rhomboid shape of the room and
not very square.
stairs. So I built an arch over the top to try and give us more height to get into it. We're letting that set. I only did it yesterday, so I'm going to leave it a couple of days because it's lime. I'm working on clearing this wall off. We're going to be putting a nice new window in here. We will keep this shutter, I'm sure, and use it for something.
Yes.
Depending on how it comes out.
Yes.
We don't know. So, Anne, what are you on?
Well, we've been discussing this and we do quite like it, but it's not been very well done. I guess because when they built it, they always planned to render it. So once we took the render off,
which was damp.
These edges aren't, you know, they're just, it's not neat enough for us. We like it to be neat. This one's completely loose. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to take it all down, I'm going to clean them all properly, and then we're going to rebuild it, and it'll give us an opportunity to clean all this wood up here as well, because that's all covered in dust and bits of cement there. So yeah, so I'm going to do that today.
Excellent.
Yes.
Shall we crack on then?
Let's do it. Right, I don't think it's going to take much taking down, to be honest. That one's loose for sure. Bit of a tap maybe. Where's my hammer gone? Here it is. Gently, gently. And there it was, gone. Didn't take long at all. You can see the opening now better, and the chimney. We're leaving this. I don't want to go any further in case the whole thing falls down on me. But while we're in this position, I'm going to get this cleaned up and pointed to make that all nice and sound before we rebuild that. So, but yeah, it's pretty impressive. In fact, I'll put the camera, see if you can see.
Yeah, you can see inside there. It's actually solid, a lot more solid than it looks and I thought it would be. So yeah, it obviously makes sense now to just get these insides pointed up. It's still dark, so it's black. You can't see a lot. We'll get them pointed up while we've got easy access to it.
ready for pointing now. There was something stuck in here, I didn't know what it was, so I had a bit of a wiggle. And that's really clever, because this hole goes right the way through to the bread oven. You can't see that, but it's gone through inside. So obviously when the front is on, you've got your fire going. That is the escape route for the smoke straight up the chimney. Isn't that clever? We keep finding these things.
Unfortunately, this isn't proving quite as simple. I don't know what this stuff is, but it's not good. Some of the stones, the sandstone, are just crumbling, as we said the other day, due to moisture trapped in the wall for God knows how long, hundreds of years. But I'm getting there slowly, so I'll just keep bashing on, as always. Well, I got to there. This is actually bone dry. I just filled the room full of dust, didn't realise, so it can stay. I found a lintel, which is what I was looking for. That one, they got better as they got more modern building techniques. Modern. I'm guessing there's going to be others inside as well. There's usually 2 or 3 on each opening, but this can stay, and I'm happy that this top bit is alright. It's absolutely bone dry. Just get these bottom bits off. Probably take a swoop down there and have another edge like we've done on the other rooms. I'm going to leave this bit for now until the window comes out, and then we'll take out well, this lot and whatever comes out with it. I'm going to prop the ceiling when I do it, because I don't know what's in here. But in the meantime, so I'm just going to carry on this way now towards the opening for the cave.
And I'm going to start rebuilding the inside of this chimney. Give it a good wetting. First one's in. Yeah, it's a lot easier than when you're doing the front of a wall that's going to be seen, because it's obviously up the chimney, it's not going to be seen, so I can just slap it in there. Just make sure it sticks, that's the main thing.
Righto, we're doing well. Big compressors not letting me down. We've got stones here, they're like castle proportions, massive, and it looks like there might be more further down, so I'm quite glad we found them and uncovered them. It's going to be a bit of a job cleaning the stuff off the surface, but so we're kind of leaving that like that now, like we've done in other parts, and that's like a live edge of stone meeting. We'll lime that over and make it all nice. So if I can just get this bit off today, that'll be good.
And there we've got the inside of the chimney, nicely shored up. See this side? Yeah. Just got to wait for that to go off now. As I say, it's not very pretty, but the main thing is that it's safe. The usual clear up service.
Super, we've not done bad there. Mission accomplished for today. I'm going to start heading that way now. And then we get this rebuilt as well. I think Sharon's going to start cleaning the stones off. Well, that'll be tomorrow, because it's time for an ice cold beer. Well, I'm up super early this morning. It's a beautiful 18 degrees. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. Cool though, cool. And it's forecast to be 38 today. So I'm going to get some more of this trimming done early before it gets too hot. After all the rain we had in May, everything still keeps growing apart from the stuff we want to. Well, this middle section looks a lot better again. Still got the top to do, and round the back and some other places. I think first job now is clean the solar panels. They're probably not letting any solar through at all, the amount of stuff that's on them after that. Alright, so back inside. We're going to rebuild this hood for the chimney. What I've done, I've just cut some offcuts of this sterling board and just clamped them in place to take the weight and support the shape of the stones as we rebuild them. The stones, the tiles, whatever they are. It should work. It took me a little bit of fiddling to get them all in a line and stuff, but yeah, it looks pretty good. Remember, you can never have too many clamps. All that remains is to clean up the stones, tiles, things that came out. Oh, and we have got some spare ones in there as well that are the same. So we should be able to, we have got enough. Just get to get them cleaned up enough so they'll stick together. They're not bad actually. They're not bad. So I'll get on with that. Right, okay, looks like a bit of a contraption. But 3 across the bottom fits nicely. Wonder if they designed it that way. Yeah, that's going to work pretty well. So the sides do taper slightly, but the next 2 will be 2 full ones over the top here, and then I'll just angle the sides in as we go. There's going to be a lot of cuts. Same on the side as well. This slopes back that way. But yeah, I think all we need now, there's no point cleaning this up because we're probably going to get lime and sand all over it anyway when we build this. But it can wait till after, I'm sure. So yeah, all we need now is some clean tiles and we can start. Right, so we're off. What I've done, I've set them out the way I want them. I'm going to start with this middle one. We're going to build up the front up to the top to get the spacing right, and then work on all the cuts in a bit. Let's see how this is going to go. I'm not quite sure, but we'll give it a whirl. It's a case of getting the mortar beds the right thickness, which is why I want to do it up to the top first. Right, well. Right, the first one's in. I'll carry on. Right, well that kind of went as planned, but kind of didn't. This piece of wood at the side here that supported the original chimney, as I put a bit more weight on that, it's kind of moved down a bit. We can't even see what's happened. I don't think it's snapped, so whether it's just moved in the wall. But we've propped it up for now. We'll deal with that when it's all gone off in a bit and see what we can do. So, problem solved. We're going to put a couple of stays in like that underneath. Kind of how it was originally a bit, even though it wasn't wood, it was just a big lump of plaster that didn't do anything. But yeah, we're going to put a stay under each side that'll support it all. Need to let it all go off first. In the meantime, I'm going to carry on with this wall, getting all this rubbish off it. Cool, look at me. So not done bad there, got quite a bit more off, but now I'm going to turn my attention back to the chimney. This has gone off really well actually, happy with that. I've marked some cuts for my sides. I'm going to start to build it up. It's going to take time, I can only do a bit at a time with it, but I'll go and make a start on these. Right, so that one will go in there, and where's the other one gone? This one. That one will go above it up there. Excellent. Same on the other side, I've done those as well. It's a very small mix, there's no point doing a big one. Get these in and then look at the next bit. Right, I've got a small mix. See if I can get this in here. Not very well. Try him on there. There we go. Hopefully he'll just slot in there now. There we go. Smashing, right, we'll carry on. Alright, it's coming along. I've been able to take out this piece of timber I have in there now, because we'll be leaning on that in a minute when we get there. And I'm going to look at getting this stay in here. We've got a handy little ledge there, and we've made one exactly the same height we think at the other side. Obviously I want to get this in nice and tight, so I'm going to put a cut line on it about there. It's possibly a bit long, but that's good. I'll go and cut this and see what it looks like. And okay, it's in. I've just put a big screw there. I'll countersunk it so we can fill it so we can't see it after. Should be able to take this prop out now. Let's see what happens. Hey, it's standing up still. Fantastic. Fab, that is absolutely solid. I can put a right load of weight on this and it ain't moving. It technically should hold itself up if it's stuck to the wall there. It's going to be coming up behind this beam here. They'll all be glued together. But just in case, and to say that's more how it was originally anyway. It had some mucky plaster infill in here that wasn't actually doing anything. It was just, you got a big gap behind it and that. But just need to do one for the other side now. And I'm just going to wait until it's gone off a little bit, because that side's not so bad anyway. Right, I'm going to go for the other side while I'm at it. It's done then. Actually, this side's actually shorter than that side, so they're not going to be exactly, but hopefully you won't be able to tell. Nothing I can do about it though. There we go, another good job, well done. Super.
Little respite from the building work. I'm going to pick my first tomatoes of the season. I've been looking at them for days and I thought I'll leave them a little bit longer, but I can't leave them any longer because I just want to try them. So let's see what we've got. Oh, they're right at the back. It's not easy. Loads, absolutely loaded with them. Lots of green ones as well. So I think we'll be all right this summer for tomatoes. It's not bad for the first picking, so we'll enjoy those tonight with our salad. And as I say, they're gonna be going now every day. There's some that are nearly there but not quite. So happy days.
So back on with the task in hand. I've cut these for the side up there, same for the other side, and 2 more for the front. We're nearly there. I'm going to get these in. Then there's just a little infill at the top, and then 2 to get in the front there. They could be challenging, but we'll get these in first and then take it from there one step at a time. So I'm going to do another little mix and we'll get it done. Get the right way around. Okay.
So to go with our lovely homegrown tomatoes that we picked, it's very hot, it's too hot for a warm hot meal, so we're going to have a nice salad for lunch, but I need to make some dressing, and we have done it before but a long time ago, but I wanted to share with you more than anything this little thing. It's obviously a tomato salad dressing and a bit of a shaker, but the great thing about it is we're a bit hit and miss, you see, because we do it once and then we say that was really nice, need to remember how much of this and how much of that, and of course we never do. But this little thing gives you different recipes for different vinaigrettes, and it gives you the measures that you can try and see which one you prefer, really. We're going to go today for the Dijon vinaigrette. It uses balsamic vinegar. The only thing I'm going to substitute is we're going to use vinagre de Jerez, vinegar from Jerez. We just prefer it's not quite as sweet as balsamic. And yeah, this thing is just brilliant because you can just try all the different ones, see which you prefer, and then you've got your recipe forever and you never forget what your quantities are. So yeah, so let's have a go. So I've got a clove of garlic here, which goes in first. And then we need 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt and 1/8 of a teaspoon of pepper. And to be honest, I'm not going to measure that out. I'm just going to give it a bit of a okay. So, made a mess with the salt and pepper, that's okay. So after that, we need some mustard. We want 1 teaspoon of mustard. It's been in the fridge, so it's a little bit... Alfie's here to help, always. I shall leave that because I'll rinse that off with my vinegar in a minute. And then, olive oil. Our homegrown organic olive oil, which Emilio gave us. He took away the olives and kindly gave us 5 litres of olive oil, and we're still using it. It's absolutely delicious. So that goes in now up to the line. One way around. And then we just top it up to here with the vinegar. Simples. I'm going to wash my spoon off at the same time. That works. Hello Alfie. You won't like this. Almost there. And voila. So now I'll put the lid on. Just give it a good shake. If you shake it enough, it will actually emulsify. And that's the hardest part, but you get the idea. It looks lovely. So we can put it in the fridge now, chill it down a little bit, because everything is warm this weather. And then we've got our salad dressing for lunch. So if anybody is interested in this little thing, I'm going to put a link down in the description. Honestly, I really can't not recommend it enough. It's just brilliant. And as I say, you've got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different recipes there that you can try.
Right, okay, so last two, I'll get to get 2 full ones up there. I just need to try and cut some to go around this vault in the ceiling on each side. Yes, it's not going to be easy, I don't think. Might get it with that one though, so I'm going to give that a whirl and see if we can make something fit. Okie dokie, this is the last of the full tiles as well I've got. I just need to, I've got the shape, it's not bad. I just need to get this muck off it and then make one for the other side. Bit more fiddly that one, but it's done. Right, all I got to do now is get a mix, 4 more to go in and then we're done. So we're off. The last bits. 2-man job this, a 2-person job. It's not going to be easy. Try and get them stuck all around. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pop it in. Someone's going to hold it in place, and I'm going to go around the back and attempt to stick it in completely. If we stick that on there, oh no, the wrong way, that way. Come on. Okay. A little bit up there. Right. Just the 2 infills at the top now when we've got this one in, and there he goes. He's in. That's it. Smashing, right, we'll get it finished off. Right, cool, they're all in. It needs a bit of pointing up in places, pretty difficult getting them in there. But we can do that when we do the rest of the wall, there's no panic. The main thing is that they're stuck and it's fixed, and these can come off as soon as this bit goes off, the bit we've just done. They can come out and it should look a lot better. And in the meantime, I'm going to carry on getting that stuff off the wall, and then we're gonna be delving into the cave. But it's too hot to carry on now. It's 40 degrees getting that way.
We've just had our lunch and decided we can't do any more. It's just too hot.
It's supposed to be mid-40s again over the next couple of days.
Yeah, we've got a real heat wave again. So
joy of joy.
Providing we haven't melted, we will see you on Sunday, guys.